Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dying Light 1. So, in this episode, we are actually going to be doing our pact with Rais. Rais is the antagonist of Dying Light 1. If you haven't figured that part out by now. So, let's go ahead and give him a meetup. So, we will be playing with the event. Not like it's going to do that any good or bad, to be honest with you.
Brecken is so desperate he's ready to deal with the devil himself, Rais. And since I'm supposed to determine whether or not Rais is the one who stole the GRE's secret document, well, this is the perfect opportunity.
That was loud for me. You may have actually gotten a little bit of a head up. Alright, so we do have a drop for the quartermaster.
Oh, this means we can survive for the next couple of days at least. Thank you so much.
I did a little bit off camera, but we do have a legend level. The legend tree allows you to scale your character's stats to new heights. To increase your legend level experience gain, try playing on nightmare difficulty and max out other skill trees. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, the thing is, we have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 10. We have up to 250 legend levels that we can gain. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be looking a little bit forward. Now, here's where it gets entertaining. So, we have a mission coming up, and I'm going to have to put a little spoiler warning into this. Not because I want to, because I need to. So, there is going to be a little bit of a spoiler here. But there's going to be, in a bit, we're going to have an arena fight. I called it an arena fight because that's basically what it is. But it's not just an arena fight, it's an unarmed arena fight. So I have to figure out what would be the best option for me. So it's going to either be unarmed, health, or regen. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on unarmed damage first, because I already know this. Now, I did, there is a blueprint that I did get offline next to the underground, that's Stuffed Turtle, underground parking garage. And that is the, let's see, weapon, unless it's not here. Yep, here it is. And that is the Korak Machete blueprint. It's really easy to find. I'm going to go ahead and actually show it to you on the screen.
Jade? Yeah, I copy. Something wrong?
No, it's... Listen, Crane. We all appreciate what you're doing. And I know you're doing it to redeem yourself. Because Amir died saving your life.
I'm doing it because if we don't get Antizin from Rais, people will start to die.
You know, I met Amir right after the outbreak. I didn't know him for that long, but... he was the best, most decent man I've ever known. But I just want you to know that I don't blame you. Amir knew the risk. And Crane, we know that you too are taking a risk to do this for us.
Look, Jade, we'll talk when I get back with the Antizin, okay?
Okay. Just come back in one piece, all right?
So, because I didn't expect that, I'm not going to show it on screen. I'm not going to throw a cut in there. What I will say is My frame rate is... Oh, I know why my frame rate shit. Okay, I'm rendering at the same time. I'm thinking, why is my frame rate so bad? Okay, I know why my frame rate's bad. So, my frame rate's bad because I'm rendering a video. It looks like it's at maybe 25% rendered. It's gonna be bad for a while. But, let's see, what time is it? 15, okay, 15:20. Yeah, I'm not doing... Okay, I'm actually not going to visit Rais this late. I want to have as much daytime as I can. Especially with my frame rate as bad as it is, because my frame rate is just atrocious.
You better think twice, runner.
Like this?
You feel lucky?
Screw!
Come out, you sick!
Fuck you! Now, the thing... My frame rate is atrocious. It almost killed me. No, this is not a potato PC, by the way. This is not a potato. I have 64 gigs of RAM, so I'm actually impressed that it's actually having problems. Hey, look, a viral. Not anymore. He's dead. Alright. So I'll probably screw around a little bit, or I could actually just sleep it off. So, the Rice's garrison is actually right here. Now, there is... there is a small safe zone nearby, and we'll do that. If I didn't have... honestly, if I had good, stable frame rate, I would actually be doing that... There's that shield mission. But my frame rate is so unstable right now. I seriously wasn't paying attention. I thought that was like a pool of water, and I was thinking, why is there a road going into a pool of water? I don't know.
Okay, Raheem, I'm here.
Make sure they see you and know who you are. You don't want to sneak up on them. That's a good way to catch a bullet.
Wish me luck, kid.
Good luck, brother. You're going to need it.
And that was a vibration on my controller, so there's an airplane nearby. I don't see no damn airplane. You piece of shit. Damn invisible wall. So you might be wondering, I said, if Dying Light actually is, so Dying Light actually, if you're looking at like OS compatibility, I believe it is just Windows, when I believe Dying Light is Windows and Mac. I don't know if there's Linux, possible. You piece of shit. assholes. If there is, there should. I'm gonna be honest. I hope it does work for links, because unfortunately, especially with the news that came out on Windows 11 not working with SSDs, and I don't know if there's any truth to that, but I did see it. I'm gonna be honest. It definitely makes me very concerned. Oh, that's not that far. Now, the thing is I will say now my agility and power skills are not that high. That works. Now, would you do only get to it after they get to it? Because unfortunately, I was in a bad spot and I couldn't get to it in time. Plus, my frame rate is shit. That actually made a difference. You only get one drop instead of 2. If I would have got to it in time, I would have had 2 drops instead of 1 drop. So it is a small little, it is a price to pay, but it is what it is. As you can see on this one here, there's actually a razor wire surrounding the safe zone. You know, I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and get I'm half tempted to actually install a second video card. I have an R9 that I can install, just for GPU power. All right, so Rice's garrison is this direction here. I guess it has a massive ass zone around it, but this is Rice's garrison. Rice will give you a mission that's very long. And the Pact with Rice mission is actually is actually a significantly long mission compared to the other 2 that we had to deal with. Airdrop, First Assignment, and Awakening were actually relatively small. We'll go ahead and adjust my inventory real quick to start repairs. Alright. Now, I will say, I do believe... Now... Here's the real question I have, though. If we recall, there was a time when Crane said something about a building in tape. That's this one here. Ironically, this is the Sunny Apartments, I believe. And there is only one way in, and that's on the ground floor. But all of the... well, not all of the... All of the buildings in Old Town actually have this, that look to it. Okay, that's fucking funny. But they all have this, this no entry and this quarantine tape texture. They all have that. Because it's more than likely you can't access it from the basement because it's an internal, building. I don't really go into quarantine zones. I think quarantine zones, while beneficial... Okay, this is not the... Where's the safe zone I want? Okay, what the hell? Okay, fuck you. Alright. I do believe that quarantine zones, while beneficial... Where is these... Nope. Right over here, okay. I do believe while quarantine zones, while beneficial, especially if you're needing drops, or if you're wanting to go in and get like a bunch of power, don't do it like how I have my computer set up right now. Make sure when you do that, you are on a full, you're able to actually, you know, function. All right.
Come on, asshole.
Sure. I fucking missed. And then it's gonna say survivor died, right? No, it didn't. I expected it to do that.
Thank you. Thank you, stranger.
Homo homini lupus est. What the fuck is that? That's gotta be some Latin shit. But, alright, so it is currently 1726. Now, here's the thing. I am not, I don't feel comfortable doing a safe zone, or not sleeping through the night for this reason. But there is a safe zone here, or with the trader. And this trade, ooh, standard issue Hellfire, I'll take it. And these traders actually do pop up in some of the safe zones that they weren't activated before. Now, here's the thing. Was he in here the whole time? I'm going to be honest, it's possible. Let's go ahead and wait till night for now. Alright, now, the thing is this is nighttime, but I'm going to go ahead and sleep again. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and sleep again, even though it probably is it could be an issue, just to be on the safe side. So, now that I've slept again, this is morning. This is going to give me the best, wait, hold up. Okay, so that's, okay. So this will give me what I consider to be a really good opportunity to have the most time during the day as possible to go see Rais. Now we're going to have now I will give a little bit of a hint. We will see a friendly face. Well, not necessarily a friendly face, but a familiar face. We'll see a familiar face. Hey, that's not very nice. We will see a familiar face. I was actually hoping he'd fall over. So this is Rice's garrison. We're going to see a familiar face upon entry.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Hands up! What the fuck do you want?
I'm here to see Rais. Brecken sent me.
Brecken? That asshole in the tower? Alright, what does he want?
I've come to make a deal.
What kind of deal?
The kind I make with Rais, not with his flunkies.
Alright, let him through. This ought to be entertaining.
Alright, now, Rice's garrison is currently a safe zone. This is going to be a temporary safe zone on the map. It doesn't show up here, but it will be. It doesn't show up now, but it will show up after this sequence is done. This is going to be a temporary safe zone. Basically meaning it is a temporary safe zone at the moment, but it will become unsafe later on. Just bear that in mind, that these do happen. This is the first time you will encounter this. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is not going to be the first time. This may not be the first time you. I'm not sure if this safe zone becomes which say there are two safe zones active right now that are what I would refer to as a temporary safe zone. Temporary meaning that it will be deactivated after a specific amount of time. Now, the reason will be made clear later on, but I do not believe there are any other safe zones at the moment that will deactivate. I think there's only 2 that I can think of that are temporary. I'm not going to tell you which ones they are. Rice's Garrison is one of them. I can tell. I will say that. I'm not going to explain why. I will just say that is one of them. And there's another safe zone which we've already activated. That is also a temporary safe zone. But for now, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to Rais. This is going to start a cutscene, so I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, and I will let the game take over for me.
How long have we been friends, Osman? We have been friends for a very long time. That is why I'm so surprised that you would steal from me.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Now I give you a choice. Very simple. Your right hand or your left? Left. Was that my left or your left? You have the look of the tower about you. What do you want?
I'm here to make a deal.
A deal. For Antazin, no doubt. Desperate times. And what do you offer in return? Your services? Your loyalty? Perhaps I should take both.
Talk to Karim. He's one of ours. Do what he asks of you, and Rais will consider giving your people some Antazin. Understood?
I don't seem to have a choice.
Perceptive.
Alright, now we have met up with Rais. So, a few things to note. This is a safe zone for the time being. You have a bed that you are able to access in this little shed behind the building. And you can wait until night. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make my way into the main building itself. So let's go talk to Karim.
I met Rais, and Jade's right, he's a psychopath. He's also the GRE's rogue operative. Now I've got to cooperate with this piece of shit, not only because of my mission, but also because he's got a ton of antizin stockpiled.
Tower 3. You and I could be real good friends.
So this is Karim?
There you are. Rais said you'd be coming by. I'm Karim.
Crane.
An American. I have an uncle there. Lives in Texas. You from Texas? You a cowboy?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay, Al Capone. We'll be in constant contact over the radio. That way I can make sure you get where you need to go.
And where's that exactly?
You're going to be climbing antenna towers and switching on shortwave radio modulators. Most of my men are too slow, too fat, or too drunk to climb a tower like that without killing themselves.
And if I do this, I'll get the antizin?
That's between you and Rais. I know better than to speak for him. Just don't fail. He doesn't handle disappointment very well.
Right. There's also a shop here, a trader that you can access if you need product. We don't have any need for product, so I'm not going to stress over it right now. Now, the game also gave us, after we talked to Kareem for the first time,
Hey guys, look at this chicken shit.
it also gave us access to another sleeping bag in here, and we can sleep on here if we need to. So we have one inside and one outside at the moment. Now, one thing I'm going to point out to you.
Just met a guy named Kareem. He's like Rice's major domo, I guess. Or #1 flunky at the very least. Kareem's sending me to fix some antennas for Rice. Nothing better than being an errand boy.
That's like the mission completed sound. What the hell? So, the thing is at this mission, we're going to be introduced to 2 enemy types. It's not going to be one after another, but it's going to be close. Packed with Rice is a very, very long mission compared to what we've dealt with before. Airdrop was fairly quick. Maybe not as fast as Awakening, but it was a fairly fast one. First assignment was relatively quick as well. Packed with Rice has a bunch of different stuff in it. Did somebody just run into spikes like by it again? It just happens randomly, and when it does, it's hilarious. I mean, you could do that just to kick him, but it's more fun to watch him just run into it. So, we're going to go ahead and call the GRE.
Crane.
Report.
Just met Rais. There's no question that's Suleiman. Guy's a psychopath. He's gone from ruthless politician to fucking warlord.
Is he aware of your affiliation with us?
No, he thinks I'm just a guy from the tower. In fact, he's making me jump through hoops before he'll give me any antizin.
Acknowledged. Continue to do as he asks. Remember, we need that file.
Great. Crane out.
All right. So there is a communication antenna, which we can actually see it from here, to be honest. It's that big thing on the left with the antenna dishes, with the satellite dishes. Now, hopefully my frame rate holds up, but...
Hey, Al Capone, you ready to do this?
What exactly am I doing?
Radio communication has been pretty spotty in the quarantine. These modulators will help boost the signal, so Rais can communicate with outposts at the far reaches of town.
Well, it's a benefit for everyone, not just Rais.
Perhaps. But the Emperor must monitor his empire.
Now, one thing I'm going to point out to you is I would ask that you are aware of just be aware of when you're going to need to get some of these items, or not items, but which right in front of me. Come on, game, you can do a better job than that. Also, you may have seen it at the corner, but yes, this area is now populated. And the goons are like immune to that shit. What the fuck did I don't know what I just dropped on. Why the hell? Hold up, let me see something here, map. That's an airdrop? Ain't no damn airdrop there. It's like an old airdrop. I'm confused by that. That's okay. So, we're going to be introduced to...
antenna.
If the power's not on, you'll have to turn it on. There'll be a switch in the small building at the antenna's base.
Now we're going to introduce ourselves to two enemy types right now. Aggro both of those. Back up. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay, fuck you, game. Oh, fuck. So, unfortunately, like with the other ones, we have to activate the power first. Now, we're also going to make a blueprint for firecrackers. Now, I'm going to activate this cutscene here.
Shouting because this fucked up infected motherfucker with guts hanging out of his mouth he spit a bunch of toxic snot at me.
Not a bad reason.
This is going to be known as a toad, by the way. And toads will now populate the map. A toad basically just spits it. That's all it does. It is a ranged attacker. Now, unfortunately, we will have to climb multiple towers in this game, without a doubt. Now, the thing is, I have good news. Some of these towers are easy to climb. Like that, like this one. This, oh, you piece of shit. Okay, that was my mistake. Okay, so if you don't realize what I just realized, I just now realized that I messed up. And I messed up because I didn't turn the power on first. So we're gonna have to fix that problem. Turn the power on.
There. The power's fucking on.
Good. Now head up to the top.
I'm gonna activate that just in case one of these is... Oh, and I got a battle journal. As I've stated before, battle journals are actually very beneficial. If you are struggling, especially in combat, I would recommend using a battle journal. Because the battle journals can actually give you combat tips. Alright. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna go back up to the tower. I'm still trying to figure out how I completely botched it, but I did. Alright. That's not too bad. Alright. Alright, so at the top of these towers, there's going to be a panel you have to open.
Oh, shit. Kareem, someone already scavenged this thing for parts. There's nothing up here to switch on.
Fuck, I was afraid of that. All right, head to the next antenna tower. It's not too far from there. Just use the zip line and head east. You'll see it.
And the zip line to head east is exactly the direction I'm going. Oh shit. Yeah, let's wake up the whole neighborhood, shall we?
Hey, Kareem, what do I do if the second transmitter's trashed?
The better question is, what will you do if you disappoint Rais? And the answer is probably die horribly.
Now, the second antenna is actually relatively close to the stuffed turtle. But it also is going to give me an opportunity to show you this. Now, there is that Quark machete blueprint, can be hard to find. It's actually right up here on the top of this. It can be, I think it's easier to access with the grappling hook. But if you look around, you'll notice a bunch of boxes to the left that it looks like they're covering something with a little icon of some type of, I don't know what the hell that is, maybe a Pokemon of some type. But up on top is a blue crate. You kick that a bunch of times, it's going to be a bunch. Crane will have various voice lines that he will say, and then when he finally says that line, his last line, you'll know. And a little bit later, you can unlock it, but you have to keep opening it.
Kareem, I'm at the second antenna tower. The fence is electrified. I think someone's inside.
That will be Alexei. Probably his son Christoph. I find them tiresome. Don't let them stand in your way. You've got to get inside and turn on the transmitter.
Now,
what the fuck do you want?
Funny part is I can't climb it. Not the normal way. I have to do it the hard way.
I need to climb the tower.
Why the hell would you want to do that?
For Rais. He asked me to.
Rais? You don't look like one of his crew.
Oh, fine. I'll just radio back and tell Rais that you wouldn't let me through.
What? Fuck. No, I didn't say that. You want to climb? Fine. Go.
I won't do this anymore.
Will you keep your voice down?
I don't care who hears me.
Christoph, what's wrong with you? We're trying to stay alive here.
Dad, these guys are killers.
Yes, they're murderers. So we work for them. That's how we stay safe. You think too much with your mouth, Christoph. Start using your head or you're going to get us both killed.
As you can tell, Alexei and Christoph have a possibly a strained relationship, but that's okay. Doesn't affect us. But I will say Christoph's will actually have a mission early, or Alexei and Christoph will both have a mission later on in the game. And that mission is going to also activate another safe zone. This tower that I'm climbing on is a safe zone. and obviously it has to be. It's got other NPCs as well. Unlock it will become a permanent safe zone, so it's permanently unlocked. The only downside is you actually have to. You can't use the grappling hook. The game's going to force you to.
I sure hope this fucking climb was worth it.
Exactly. Damn, I got lucky on that. Well, I'll tell you what my thought process was. Okay. Alright, so.
And this thing's still intact. Let's see if it was worth the hassle. Hey, Kareem, second transmitter's up and running. Is it working? Kareem, do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Nice job. You know the way back, right?
Right.
Okay, so it's only a half. Okay, so I'm thinking two. I divided one mission into two. So okay, so this only introduces one enemy. The next Rais mission introduces you to another enemy.
It was you, wasn't it?
Raheem?
The antennas. Brecken told me. Communication is crystal clear now. Good job. Tell everybody, but especially Dr. Sera and Dr. They can hear each other without static for the first 10 minutes. Whatever. See you back at the tower.
Now, unfortunately, there is some bad news. So the mission with Rais.
Yeah, everything's still for sale. Just be quiet, okay?
You have anything good? You do, but I don't want anything. You can sell duct tape for 58, so sometimes you get like crafting materials to sell, which is fine. I don't mind. What I will say is that okay, you asshole. Okay, that's funny when that happens though. Okay, he's pissing me off. Now, also, please don't forget, you do have certain areas in Haran are sort of open at the moment. Well, they're still safe. They like the schoolhouse here, like Haran Primary or Haran Public School, which is also the elementary school or primary school. This is a semi-safe area. It will become dangerous later on, but at the moment, at this precise moment, it is safe. It actually becomes unsafe after a specific mission, which is ironic, but that's okay. And we also get a note. So now we're gonna get a payment from Rais. I'm also going to say that I do believe, and I could be mistaken about this, but I do believe this one mission is, I don't remember if this mission is like double length, unless I'm thinking, because I don't know if I'm thinking that if this mission is double length or not. It might be, but I could be wrong on that.
Huh? Who? Wants to know.
My name is Troy. I lead a small group of survivors over in Sector 0. We call ourselves the Embers. Sector 0 is completely sealed off. Mr. Crane, until you restored radio communication, we didn't know if anyone else in the city was alive. I just wanted to let you know how grateful we are. You've given us a small measure of hope.
Well, I'm happy to help.
If there's ever any way we can help you, Mr. Crane, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Now, the Embers will be important later on, but at this point, we don't need to worry about them. So let's make our way in to go see Rais. I don't remember if this will start another mission. Sometimes missions will start right after each other. Well, all missions do.
The job's done. Now it's time to get back to Rais and get that antizin.
So this is, as you can see, Tahir's guarding Rais. He's always keeping an eye on you.
Well, you not only did the job Karim asked of you, but you made it back in one piece. Bravo.
Can I get some antizin now?
Did you think I would be satisfied so easily? You still have plenty to prove.
Look, we really need the drugs. Let me have them now, and then I'll come back and do whatever.
You'll get antizin when I say you get it, not 1 second before. But, as I have established, I am not unreasonable. Do all that I ask of you, and I will give you not 1, but 2 crates of antizin.
All right, fine. What do you want me to do?
This will be different from your exploits on the antennas. It will require a bit more persuasion. The imposing of one's will, the creation of one's own rules. That is what makes a man. Do you live by your own rules, Crane? Or are you merely someone else's puppet? I believe I know the answer. Talk to Karim before I decide you are no longer worth the trouble.
I'm just going to be honest and say that's very good illusion. It's also some foreshadowing. Remember, Rais is probably not as stupid as he seems. And he probably does have eyes and ears everywhere.
Yes, your wife, sister, daughter.
So this is the mission that actually introduces it. So part 1 of that mission was get the antenna towers working. The second part of the mission is
my friend. Rais likes you. I can
a protection
tell.
rocket.
Yeah, how?
Because you are still among the living. The task at hand is as easy as can be. You simply have to make a few pickups from some nearby settlements.
Which ones?
The first is Jafar's wheel station. It's just east of here. But bear in mind, not everyone you talk to today will be in a cooperative state of mind. I'm sure you can be convincing, though, no?
All right. Now watch this.
You're here to join? Shit, you wouldn't last a minute.
That's to here, by the way. You see some foreshadowing? There's a poster to Old Town, too. What the hell?
I can't say I'm surprised that Rais went back on his word. But the GRE won't let me just walk away. Plus, if there's any chance that we can get that antizin, I have to try. So this time he wants me to gather protection money from the surrounding settlements. And after this, he better hand over the drugs.
All right. So, yeah, that's what I mean, is they'll just walk into spikes. So, for the protection racket scheme, we're going to be introduced to a new enemy. First, let's go ahead and contact the GRE.
Crane here.
Report.
Another job for Rais. This one's pretty dirty. He's forcing me to collect the money he's extorting from a nearby village.
Just do what he asks and stay close to him. Remember what's at stake.
Yeah, Crane out.
You see? Did you hear the way he sounded? He sounded there. Mm-hmm.
I came in with the hazmats, Team 4. It was 2 days before they sealed the city. Our job was to go door to door and find out who was still all right. So we'd knock on doors. Sometimes you'd hear a voice that sounded like a person. So you'd go in. Only it turned out it was a viral. All angry and crazy. Just enough voice left to fool you. Sometimes they weren't alone. The suits are pretty tough. They're PVC with reinforced double-layered polyfiber core. We thought we were safe. It turned out the biters could shoot right through it. Sometimes I see some of my old squad shambling around. Gets me down to see them like that. You know the funny thing? They're all biters now. They can't bite. Because they don't have the brains to take off their masks. I'll tell you, this whole thing is pretty damn strange.
So these, it's a little bit of like lore keeper stuff. This is Jafar's wheel station.
Kareem, I'm by the wheel station.
Took you long enough. Get the job done and make it fast. This is just the first stop.
He has a trader as well.
Hey, I'm running a special right now.
We're to pick up the blueprint for the welder.
You Jafar?
Who wants to know?
My name isn't important. What's important is that Rais sent me, and that you owe him some money.
I've never seen you before. For all I know, you're just some random asshole. Fuck off.
I'll tell you what. How about I break both your legs and drag you through the streets back to Rice's place, huh? And then he can explain to you that you should have cooperated.
Okay. Jesus. You are one of Rise's thugs. You guys are the only ones who'd act this shitty. Here's your money. Take it.
And if I have to come back here...
You won't get any more attitude. Mi casa, su casa. Just don't hurt me, all right?
All right.
Kareem, it's me. So I just threatened to break an old man's legs.
And it worked, didn't it? Next you collect the tribute from the fisherman's village. Head east to the tunnel entrance. Their messenger always meets us there. Crane, how you doing, mate?
I'm running errands for Rais. He wields a lot of power. He scares a lot of people.
Right, he does. Listen, mate, time's getting short. We're almost out of antizin. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm getting worried.
I'm doing the best I can out here, Brecken.
I know. I understand. I just want you to be aware of the stakes.
I'm infected too, remember? Believe me, I'm motivated.
All right. Here's hoping you can make it back to the tower soon.
And that very likely was a toad right there. Yeah. Nope, that's a viral. I thought that was a toad because he's moving. Toads don't move. Toads are usually like turrets. That's the best way to explain a toad. That works. All right. So we're going to be introduced to another enemy type right here. You're probably wondering how. Well, I'll let the game explain that for you.
Kareem, I just saw something I've never seen before. This huge, bloated infected just fucking exploded.
Yeah, we call them bombers. Some of our guys use them to kill other infected. Shoot them, and they take out everything in a 3-meter radius.
You kidding me?
Keep your distance and you'll be fine. But what about the courier? Was he there?
No, I didn't see anybody, just fucking zombies.
All right, you'll have to go to the village directly, I suppose. Look for a man named Gersel.
Now you will be visiting side rooms like this quite a bit. There are 2 missions where these side rooms are going to be required for a visit, and this is one of them. There's another mission, maybe about 75-80% of the way through, that you're going to actually have to go through that. Now, Gersel is over here in the fishing village. The fishing village is not, well, at the moment it's not a safe, it's a safe zone. However, as you were able to tell earlier, or hopefully, I was able to pick up like trash cans and stuff like that. I was able to pick through that.
Okay, Kareem, I'm outside the village, but there's a whole horde of infected in there.
So, clear them out. We get paid for protection. Do some protecting.
I gotta get that gate closed before more of those fuckers get inside.
See how I can search? Now it says safe zone unlocked. So now, if I look, it doesn't say that that got disabled. Now, one thing I will give the fishing village credit for is that you do have this little board here. The fishing village and the tower both have that type of a board.
Hello? Anyone here?
Just stay still. Maybe he'll go away.
Anyone here? Rais sent me. I'm here for a pickup.
Yes? Who goes there?
I'm here on Rais's behalf. I'm supposed to pick something up.
Oh my god, that's one of Rais's men. What do I do?
Just tell him to go away. Do it nice and maybe he'll leave us alone. Better yet, send it to Gersel. He'll know what to do.
Please, we don't know anything. Go, talk to Gersel. He lives above the store.
Now, I'm going to select all of them so you can hear exactly what they say, but yeah.
Who is it?
I'm looking for someone in charge here. Rais sent me.
Oh, you want Gersel? Check the big house in the center of the village. He lives upstairs. Just be careful around his woman. She's hell on wheels.
Thanks.
Yeah?
Hey, Rais sent me here to pick up something for him.
You won't find it here. Not here. Not in this house. Not anywhere around this house. Gersel. Gersel is the one you're looking for.
Hey, anybody in there?
Shh, not so loud. You'll draw the monsters.
Look, I got rid of them, but you better reinforce that gate before more show up.
You got rid of them? All of them?
Rais sent me. You, Gersel?
Oh, you were for Rais. I should have known this was too good to be true.
You've taken enough. You can't have any more. Firkin, tell him.
Isla, please. Just let me talk to the man.
You can't just push us around like this. Firkin gonna kick your ass. Do it, Firkin. Kick his ass.
For God's sake. Look, I don't want any trouble. But we already paid this month. You're gonna bleed us dry.
That is entirely not my problem. Rais wants his payment, so you make the payment or things get bad for you. And your woman.
You can't threaten us. Kick his ass, Firkin.
Give me a break, Isla. All right, fine, here. This is all of it.
Ugh. A real man would have kicked his ass.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it. Sounds like you have bigger problems than money. Okay, Kareem, I got Gersel's money. I fucking hate myself now, but I got the money.
The self-hatred fades eventually. Just one pickup to go. At the ferry station on the old pier.
There's a ferry?
There was until the Navy sent it to the bottom of the bay. Dozens of people were stranded there, waiting for another one that never came.
there any boats left?
Yes, but any boat that tries to leave the bay gets blown right out of the water.
So now we have the ferry. The ferry, going to the ferry will actually finish this mission off. Unfortunately, I do have some bad news for you. And I do hope you were paying a little bit of attention, so...
I'm here to make a pickup for Rais.
Back already? We just paid off you bloodsuckers.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to get by like everybody else.
Yeah? So are we. Rais said he'd protect us if we paid him. But so far, all he's done is take our money. There's no protection, just threats. You any different?
Look, all I want to do is get this over with. What's it gonna take, huh? Don't need to point out how easy it would be to set this entire place on fire.
Jesus Christ. You people are fucking monsters. All my money's in that satchel. Take it and get the fuck out.
Hey, for what it's worth, this isn't something I want to do. I'd rather be helping you guys.
And yet you're still doing it, aren't you?
Okay, Kareem, I made the collection at the ferry station, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hell.
Join the club. Now, come back and claim your prize. Good job today.
Hey, you looking for a fight, kid?
Crane, do you copy?
I copy. What's wrong?
Someone's turned on the 18th floor. We're doing our best to contain the situation, but we can't sugarcoat this, Crane. We need Anderson right fucking now.
Rais has promised me 2 crates, Brecken. 2 crates. I'm doing this shit as fast as I can, I swear.
Just hurry, please.
I don't know, about halfway back, I guess.
Good. I need you to make a quick detour.
Why?
buried somewhere near the market.
How is that my problem?
I'm making it your problem. See if you can find them, or don't bother coming back.
I think I found your lost patrol. Something ripped them loose.
Don't damage them. They're worth more than all those dead assholes put together. Did you find the envelope?
Not yet. Wait a sec. Got it.
Good. Bring it back to me right away. You're going to be a hero around here.
Hey, you! Come over here! I'm on the antenna, do you see me? I'm up here! I need your help!
I need your help finding my son, Christoph.
You work for Rais, don't you?
Sure, for protection. But I can't go to him for a thing like this. My son he's young. He thinks with his mouth instead of his head. He doesn't understand that sometimes you've got to go along with people who aren't so good. Now he's run off to join Brecken's bunch at the tower. He thinks he's going to be a runner.
It's not the safest line of work.
He's going to get himself killed. He's not ready. He's too young to be out there.
Shouldn't you be looking for him yourself?
You don't understand. I make weapons for Rais. If the new ones aren't ready when his people come, me and Christoph are both dead. Please, do this for me. I'll give you something good. Something special. Okay?
Yeah, maybe I'll ask around at the tower. If I find something, I'll let you know. But if you ask me, your protection seems to have you pretty scared. You should really think about it.
Put some hurt on him!
Now you're just making me mad!
Cut me loose! They told us not to move or speak. They started beating us. Thank you. Oh, God. Thank you for showing up.
So, I think it's safe to say that Rais isn't the most popular person in town, huh?
No, but he is the most feared. And you know the old saying, it is better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both.
Machiavelli.
Correct. Smart fellow, that one.
Alright, here are the blueprints.
Excellent. You're a lot more dependable than most of these drunks. Rais is waiting for you. Maybe we can work together again sometime.
God, I hope not.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. Pact with Rais is the only mission I believe you have with Rais. Or for Rais. Now, it will open up some other... Now, this does open up a bunch of side quests, which we will do next time. But there is going to be a small cutscene. I'm going to mute for this cutscene because it's actually going to be a fairly long cutscene. But as you heard from Brecken, somebody turned on the 18th floor. Now the 18th floor is blocked out. I don't know if it's blocked out just for this mission. No, it is not blocked out just for this mission. But I will show you, if you go to the tower now, I'll show you what it looks like.
Hey, have you seen that house with the red smoke pouring out of it? If Rise's people spot it, they're gonna come knocking on his door. Someone ought to warn him.
Look, I've got enough trouble right now, but I'll think about it. You wouldn't have to know where Kristoff is, would you?
Kristoff? You mean the new scout? I was supervising all the scouts. Why don't you ask him? He's on the 19th floor.
Sorry, man. No access to the upper floors.
Why?
Someone infected went full-blown. The 18th floor is a slaughterhouse now. No one's allowed in.
So as you can see, you're not allowed in, but guess what? Look at the board.
Hey, Crane. It's good to see you. What happened here, it's so very sad.
You do have 2 side quests here, one for spare glasses, and you also have one called Incense Herbs. We'll take both of those.
There's a lot to be done around the tower. Hope you find some time to take a look at the board.
And that's the board he's talking about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk to Rais. We'll drop the quartermaster off too.
Thank you. We really needed these supplies.
Alright, here's the cutscene. We've already spoken with Kareem. We're going to go ahead and mute, and we'll let Rais take it from here.
If you show them compassion, they will see it as weakness. And they will take your whole arm. Understand? I give you shelter, I give you bread, women, bullets, and you cannot overcome a simple task. I should send every one of you to the pit. Ah, the tower lackey returns. Do you have something for me, friend?
Yes, I do. Now it's time for you to give me what you promised. 2 crates of Anderson.
I think not. Your loyalty to the tower is nothing but blind obedience, Crane. A coward's submission to false hierarchies. You follow their rules as thoughtlessly as you follow mine, like a good little dog.
Look, we had a deal.
Your people need the antizin. Now, more than ever, I would surmise. But a man who follows someone else's rules is no man at all. Here, I will allow you this much.
You promised me 2 crates of it. This is only 5 vials.
If you want more, I present you with an opportunity. The athlete, the Scorpion, Jade Aldemir. She's one of your number. Bring her to me. I have an arena where men fight for our amusement. I would have the Scorpion fight for us. I'm curious how long it will take for someone of her caliber to, break.
What? No. No, forget it. I'm not doing it.
I hear no true conviction in your voice, Crane. You have not yet made your choice, I can tell. Will you be a dog and save the dwellers of the tower? Or will you be a man and save the maiden? Go and think about it.
Come and see me when you get back. I've got something for you.
Some great foreshadowing from Rais.
Ah, shit.
And also, let me check what time it's 18:37. Okay. So I'm going to give you a bit on some mechanics right after this call, but you're probably going to, but the call might explain some of the mechanics for you.
Crane here.
Report.
Look, I'm no longer cooperating with Rais. He wanted me to kidnap Jade Aldemir and dump her with him so he can make her fight in his pit.
Yes, and? Was that it?
What do you mean, was that it? I'm not a fucking human trafficker.
You seem to have forgotten how much is riding on this file, Crane. If Rais wants one girl, then give her to him. You'll be there to keep an eye on her, won't you?
What the fuck kind of humanitarian outfit are you guys? And for that matter, if this project file can save the world, why keep it a fucking secret?
We're not paying you to be insubordinate, Crane. Get this done.
Fuck you, asshole.
Okay, now you're starting to see some stuff, but here's the thing as well. If I'm not mistaken,
This is Alfie. We've just lost gas at the tower, and as far as I can tell, the whole city has too.
Any guess what happened?
None. And our gas man, Jeff, quit on us last week. It was kind of irritating.
Maybe I can track him down.
Maybe, definitely, get on it fast. Word is he's built up his own little fortress somewhere behind the train station.
Here. This is from all of us. Thanks again.
that right there is.
Identify yourself or you
That right there is gassed up Jeff, the gas man. But we're not going to worry about the gas man right now.
Brecken, this is Crane. Do you copy? Brecken, do you copy? Shit. Jade, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane, how much antizin did you get?
Listen, Rais wanted me to... Look, he screwed us, okay? I only got 5 vials.
What? Damn it! That's only a few days worth. Listen, Crane, we've got a situation here. There's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. Get back here ASAP, and don't lose any of that antizin.
Now, you do see the guy with... So you see a few items as well. So the foot is your parkour fever. And the runner and the the power with the stars, those are challenges. So anything with the stars underneath is challenges.
There's a guy in orange waiting.
What's up?
You know Jafar, right? The one from the garage? He's looking for a good runner.
For what?
He wouldn't talk about it on the radio. I think it's something important.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to make it to the top of the tower. And I'm going to go into the cutscene with Brecken. You're going to notice a few things.
Jade just told me there's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. I've got to get what little antizin I have back to the tower pronto.
So now the 18th floor is completely blocked out. You are no longer able to access
You
it.
have the antizin? Give it to me.
So what happened?
One person turned and had a couple of other people trapped. We could have sealed off that one apartment, but Brecken wanted to save as many lives as possible. It went bad. Somebody had to make the call, and now we've lost the entire floor, including a couple of kids. You'd better talk to Brecken. I have to get these meds to Lena.
All right. Sorry about the little delay there.
Hey, Crane. It's good to see you. What happened here, it's so very sad.
So if you do try to get to the tower, the game was actually smart enough to actually block it out. that may not have been a design decision that they made. It may have been somebody forced their hand, but it is possible.
Fucking Rais. His men are always first to get to the drops.
All right. So, if we look at at the guard station at our room.
All right, that's it. There's nothing more you can do. Yeah, well, Rais can throw a lot more bodies at them than we can. No, negative. Cut your losses and get out of there. Copy. Out.
That's AO. He's charged the guards or runners. So if we look at our room, we now see a thing for the. Not only do we have the volatile and the goon, we also have the bomber and the toad. That's where I'm getting my names from, by the way. We also have a player. Well, the player stash has always been here, but it's in the night. Wait until night. We also have a map of Haran. This map is exclusively for the slums, which is where we're at. So if you want to have a great overview, the tower is actually right here where my cursor is, which may be hard to see, but look at this, the center of the screen is the tower. You see the main station, the schoolhouse, the bus depot, the ferry, and the fisherman's village are all easy to point out. And the other point of interest would be this area right here at the side of the screen. So my cursor should show up a little bit better now. That's actually a safe zone, but it doesn't look like it doesn't make any sense why it's a safe zone. You'll find out why later on, so don't stress over that. But we're going to check in on Brecken real fast before we do anything else to complete Pact with Rais. And I'm going to be honest and say, I hope you watched the TV if you needed to watch the TV.
This is where we get the announcements about the antacene drops. And they've just stopped.
They were kids.
I froze. Lena had to step up. Maybe she should be in charge. What the fuck, Crane? I'm no leader. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor.
Wait, so all the free running... Wait, that was you? Brecken, you showed these people how to survive.
Do you know what my pockets were full of when I showed up in Haran? Fucking business cards. I was hoping to drum up some more students. Maybe get enough so I could save up and buy a house. Instead of that poxy little flat I've been renting. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Rais myself.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Brecken, these people still need you. Okay, just give me some time, all right? There's gotta be another way. A better way.
Fine. I'll wait. But not for long.
All right. Well,
finally, I get to do some actual good.
That's going to end Pact with Rais. Almost. We are going to have to talk to the GRE. It is 2010 right now. The time does progress as in the safe zones.
Raheem, what are you doing up here?
Hey, Crane. Can I trust you?
How much you had to drink, kid?
Can I or not?
Yeah. What's up?
See that skyscraper? Scouts found a volatile nest in there. We take that out, and then running missions at night, we could totally do that. So I'm thinking, if we planted some explosives.
Oh, Jesus. Raheem, you're not still on that.
Crane, we have to do this. As long as that nest is there, we'll never be able to gather up enough antis. It would work. We make a good team. Ah! Shit, oh my... Ah! Don't drop me! Don't drop me! Oh, fuck. See? Told you we make a good team.
Look, Raheem, we don't have any explosives. I mean, none. The closest thing to what you're talking about are Spike's firecrackers. That's impossible.
You don't know what it's like. All I can do is watch. Sit on my ass and watch everything happen and do nothing. I don't want to die here, Crane. Not like this, not helpless. If I go out, I'd rather go out doing something.
What's this?
I was set to fly out on Sunday. They quarantined us on Thursday. I already had my bags packed.
Look, I'll keep my eyes open, okay? If there's some way we can make this happen.
Whatever.
This is Crane, do you copy?
What do you want, Crane?
I want you to start the antizin drops again, at least near the tower. These people need help.
We put you in Haran to find our file, not to play Mother Teresa. Or does this mean you've reconsidered Rice's proposal? Perhaps Miss Aldemir would even be willing to cooperate, test her skills in a new environment.
You start giving us some antizin and then we'll talk about what Rais wants.
Oh, it's us now, is it? Well, I'm afraid your request is out of the question in any case. Things have gotten a bit strained with the Ministry. Resuming the airdrops would not be politically advantageous at the moment.
You assholes take the fucking cake, you know that? You and your fucking file. Like, I'll locate the file for you, but I'm gonna take a good long look at it before I decide what to do about it.
As you can tell, all airdrops in Haran have ceased. That doesn't mean there are no drops. Drops exist. Now, you have those permanent airdrops that I showed you much earlier.
Crane, this is Jade. Do you copy?
Loud and clear, what can I do for you?
I don't know how much time we have, so the short version. I need your help. Rais has turned an abandoned school into a supply dump. And I think it may be where he's storing his antizin. If you and I sneak in there, we could get all the meds the tower needs. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Great. Look for me in one of the boxcars on the train trestle near the school.
Okay, and listen, Jade. If we don't find that antizin, I'll need to talk to you about something.
About what?
Another option, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, let's see what we can find in that school.
So, the mission Siblings is going to be the one we are going to do next. Siblings is another two-part mission. It's pretty interesting on how that mission is going to progress. But I have some news for you, however. We have a good amount of side quests that we need to worry about. Find lavender herbs, talk to Jeff, talk to Kalik, as well as ask Io about Kristoff. We do receive, some of these are going to be story mode difficulty or easy, and there's also a medium difficulty. Now, unfortunately, main quests don't really disclose their difficulty like they used to most of the time. But it is 2049, so we're about to hit nighttime anyway. There's not a whole lot left to do at this point in time for like talking to regular people. I'm going to make my way down to the ground floor, which is technically the first floor, not the ground floor, and there's still some exclamation points that I'm going to talk to and discuss with people. So we're going to do that before we end this episode.
Jade knows where we might be able to get more antizin. I'm supposed to meet her in one of the boxcars near the school.
Alright, since we activated Siblings, there's a messenger here. Now, this is going to be an important...
There's a lot to be done around the tower. I hope you find some time to take a look at the board.
This is going to be important to listen to.
What's on your mind?
Mr. Crane, are you familiar with a man named Vulcan Yasif Dahl?
Vulcan Dahl? Yeah, of course. He owns Vulcan Petrol Engineering. He's the richest man in Haran.
That's exactly right. And Mr. Dahl has need of your service.
I didn't know he was still in the city.
Most of his employees were evacuated, but his two chief engineers are still here in the slums. They're brothers. Twins, in fact. Tolga and Fatine. They've been working on a special project. It's highly confidential, and I'm afraid I can't discuss it, but I can assure you its importance is nearly beyond measure.
Oh, then I won't bother trying to measure it.
The brothers are brilliant engineers, but they're also somewhat idiosyncratic. This and the problems of operating in the current environment have put them behind schedule. Mr. Dar would like you to assist them to get the project back on track. You will be well compensated, as you can imagine.
Doing what?
Simply do as they ask. You'll only be needed from time to time, and the task will be of short duration. Removing obstacles, you might say. They'll contact you when your assistance is required.
I'll think about it.
Okay, so now we have various side quests here to deal with. This is Alfie.
Crane, the man who got the power back on. Take this. Sorry if I'm not sounding too grateful, but I'm having a piece of shite day, you know?
Anything I can help with?
Yes, but Brecken won't authorize it. Too risky, he says.
Yeah, well, is it something we need?
Okay. Brecken says we need better security at night. Too many nocturnals on our doorstep, right? So I've put together a new light rig using these big 10 kilowatt UV lamps. It's massive. Turn it on, it'll torch a volatile at 200 feet. It would be fucking nuclear. But the UV bulbs to run it are stuck in the towers of the Infamy Bridge.
The bridge? Wait a minute. Are you talking about the Infamy firewall?
Sure. Biggest UV lamps in the hemisphere.
Alfie, that system didn't work. It was a disaster. I mean, when it failed, they had to destroy the bridge.
Well, it wouldn't have failed if they hadn't lost power. And when you restarted those substations, the system came back online. You can see it at night now.
So you need someone to get the bulbs?
Sure. But here's the thing. Some of the bulbs have burned out, right? They're no good. So the only way to tell which ones still work is to collect them when the system is powered on.
Another night run.
Getting in wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, but once you remove the working bulbs...
You'll be on a pitch-black bridge with a whole bunch of problems. Yeah. You know what? Maybe Brecken's right about this one. Forget I mentioned it. But it's a damn shame.
That's searchlights. We're going to go ahead and get the blueprint that he gave us. So now we have a variety of quests available. Incense herbs, gassed up, spare glasses, prodigal son, searchlights. We also have a few side quests way over here. Deluge, binoculars, and then Melina and Musa. Now, the next episode that I'm going to do is going to be a lot of those side quests. And those are not a pain in the ass side quests, by the way. Some of them can be, but not all of them. We also, looks like we have some more here over close to Spike with Derek. And it looks like we also have some with Jafar, who's from Zaid and Kurt, looking at the as far as looks like we also have another one for Osmond, who's asking us to do stuff as well. Now, as you can see, there's been a few additions to the map. We also have lavender herbs that's available for pickup, and that is it. We also have this permanent airdrop, which is really odd that that's a permanent thing. I'm not sure why that's still active, but there's probably a good reason for it. So please stay tuned. Next time we will deal with those side quests, and that's going to be a good amount. I will try to put them all at once, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. Please stay tuned. We'll find out.